Back in the garage today. As you saw in the last one, did have a line break. It was leaking down in there. Kind of traced back how far I need to go to repair it with the piece of line I have already kind of half ready. So we're going to kind of top into that. We did have the fitting strip here on the block. So first things first, we're going to try to get that off. And then finish routing the new line piece, kind of where it's going to go, final spot, so I can cut it and mark it and all that nonsense, and hopefully just change out a chunk instead of a entire line, because I don't think I have enough line for that. Kind of start there, and then hopefully we can bleed the brakes today without any leaks and make some big progress. I'll be back with you with some updates. Well, that didn't go well at all. Trying to break loose the nut, and it just literally twisted up the brake line I had already built down here. So that's ruined. I don't know if it destroyed the other side yet. Somehow I think that might have survived, but I'm not holding my breath on that one. Plus I don't know if it's going to survive me taking the bit off. So I might be running a new brake line from side to side as well. I'll go ahead and order a new junction block. Just something like I got up front. And go from there, I guess. Rip that out of the freaking floor. Spun around. It's annoying. Kind of puts a damper on the work getting done here today, and I don't really have too much else to do on the car at the moment until I get some more done with the engine and figuring out those. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get some parts ordered and come back to this once I have them. Alright, so next day from the last clip, after the whole fiasco with the rear brakes, my only hope today is that the last fitting comes out of that junction block, so I don't have to mess with the line going from the block to the passenger side, since that's kind of all wrapped up and good. I really don't feel like dealing with it. So I got another one of these blocks. It's the same one I got up front here. We'll go ahead and use that back here. Just gotta modify the bracket a little bit, get rid of this tab. Probably like self-tap it in there once everything's connected. But we'll see how the fittings go. The obviously one line should come off fine. The other one's already gone. I just gotta attach the new line to it, and it's really all gonna come down to the passenger line for how everything's gonna go today. So wish me luck. Alright, I was gonna do a kind of an update midway, but I didn't feel like it. So here's what we got going on here. So I got the junction block in there. The end was broken on the fitting. I don't think that thing was coming off anyway. Where did I put that old block? It's somewhere around here. Oh yeah, old block. So yeah, that top fitting, that was never coming off, so no big deal. It snapped there. I was able to cut it back because I went up and curved down, so I had a little bit of slack in it. Able to cut that back, get that in there. I used that as the positioning for that junction block. Screwed the block in just with a self-tapper. Remade the line going down here. Kind of connects right there, one of those junctions. And then remade this tiny line. So yeah, we were all good there. I'm gonna have to put fluid back in it and hope it doesn't leak this time. I'll let you know how that goes. Alright, so been bleeding the brakes. Got it pretty good in the back so far. Most of the air's out. Obviously the whole lines were open for so long, everything's full of air. Fortunately, ran out of brake fluid. Still got left in the reservoir, of course. So I had to get some more and then keep going. So I was doing the fronts and couldn't get any, all I was getting is air, couldn't get any fluid at all come out of it for a while. So I looked into it. I guess there was an open port at the bottom here for whatever reason. Alternative front. I don't know where that would have went to otherwise. So I ran out and got a plug for that. Plugged that up. Now I got fluid coming to the front. Once again, just couldn't get it all because of running out of fluid. But another jug of fluid on the way. It might be here today, but probably later than I want to be out here. So I'm just gonna clean up now what I have out, kind of reset everything again, and then get ready for when that arrives. Then hopefully I'll just get it bled and we'll be good to go. But yeah, the brake saga is done. There's no more leaks, no fluid hitting the ground anywhere. The only fluid hitting the ground is where I put it. Except for that leak right there. You see it down there. So I'm gonna go address that real quick. Might have left a valve open or something. That would explain why I'm not getting any pressure. Let's take a quick peek here. What are we dealing with? Leak from us. Yep, port from the port. There we go. That should hopefully get rid of that leak. If it ain't one thing, it's another for sure in this thing. But I'll update you at the next piece. Alright, so next day, basically done for now. Nothing really else to do. I did come in, and a little worse now, but there was some fluid sitting here. I guess the fittings weren't sitting right on the junction block, so I got that squared away. Got most of the air out of the system. Think I'm gonna need my buddy here to do the old pump and open method. I don't think the pneumatic's getting it as well as it can. If I pump it up, I can get some solid pedal, but otherwise it will just be kind of spongy. So we'll see how that goes. Same thing with the clutch. The clutch is just not getting the air out, so I'm probably gonna have to do the push mesh with that as well. You could even see it in the line with the pneumatic. So we'll get that squared away too. There's basically no clutch pedal at all. But yeah, we'll get that squared away. Then really it's just tackling the freaking engine. Get the tires on, all that stuff. Figure out the camber for the front. It's very, very close to just being able to sit this on the ground and leave it there for now. I don't know if I was blocking the camera there. I'm sorry if I was. Before I put it down, I might pull the rest of the back exhaust off. The part that's broken. A lot of the hangers are broken. And just, obviously it's not going to go back on like that anyway. So I might just pull that down and put that somewhere in the rafters or something out of my way. The first start's definitely going to be open header, which is going to be sweet. Can't wait to do that video. But yeah, that's it there. It's together. It's no more leaks. From what I can tell, I can pump it up, and I'm not seeing any fluid anywhere else now. So leaks are gone. Now it's just tackling the air pockets. And yeah, basically all new lines in the front, and very large chunks of new line in the back, and open air for everything for months on end. So lots of work to do there. Same with the clutch. Clutch was open. New line. New master and slave. So lots of work. Hopefully tackling that engine sooner than later. Really needs to get done. I'm kind of tired of it seeing like this without really having a game plan to move forward. But yeah. Don't know if this will be the end of the video or not. I'll do a new outro if it isn't. But like, subscribe, all that. Let's see if I get anything else done this week.